Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Daryl here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to give our breakdown for the new special show that aired before Fear the Walking Dead about Season 10 of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, so every year they do kind of a season premiere or season special show. So they have a couple of the showrunners come on set of Talking Dead, and they have some of the actors, and they discuss the upcoming things of the season. So if you guys didn't check it out, follow along with us. We'll do a recap. If you did check it out, we're just going to give our thoughts on some of the highlight points from what we grabbed off of that preview special. So
yeah, indeed. But before we start, we have some awesome merchandise for The Walking Dead news, and that is a new Season 10 t-shirt. I'll give you the details.
Yeah, so we'll leave the link in the description. They actually premiered it on the Talking Dead, the Season 10 special. It's a awesome Walking Dead Season 10 t-shirt. It's from the images that we've already seen for Season 10. So I'll leave the link in the description. Go check it out. I think it's about a $30 t-shirt.
Yeah, you pre-ordered it. I have not yet, but I will be obviously doing a pre-order on that because I like that design.
Yeah, it ships out later it ships out later this month. So first thing, getting into the special, they talked about Rosita's son and if he's going to have a name.
Well, of course, I would hope so.
And yes, he is. So it actually comes from Christian Serratos, who plays Rosita. It's a family name. The name is Socorro, and the nickname of that is Coco. So the baby's name is going to be Coco. Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
There were a lot of people trashing that on Twitter, like, that's so stupid. Like,
it's her family name.
It's a family name. Like,
that's why I don't. Haters are gonna hate.
Yeah, haters are gonna hate.
They're gonna come out of their troll caves or poke around the corner on the internet and type away at their tough keyboards.
Yeah. So
whatever.
It's a baby's name, so it's no big deal.
We're really gonna throw shade at Coco?
Yes. Coco,
whatever. No, kick rocks. Anyway.
Yeah. So the next one was asking about Michonne and Ezekiel's kiss. Kari Payton basically gave no details. All he said is that it was very difficult for them to do that because they're such good friends. So it was hard for them to do a couple kissing scenes to get it right. But other than that, no information on it. Yeah. So like I've kind of predicted, like, I think there might be something there, but I think it's just going to be superficial. Just those two are just trying to get some type of relationship because of the loss they've had. But it's not going to be much, because Michonne's going to be leaving. Yeah. And it's going to be something quick.
Michonne leaving might deal in more into Ezekiel's story. Obviously the having to deal with Michonne leaving. So very interesting. Next up, we want to show a video clip of J.D. Morgan talking about Negan and his journey in Season 10.
Yeah, so check it out.
This is going to be a really busy year for Negan. He's been allowed to have a little bit of freedom within the community. Yeah, he's getting more and more freedom, and with that comes more interactions with some of our favorite actors on this show. He's going to surprise you in ways that you're not going to be ready for as an audience, whether that be good things or downright awful things. That's the beauty of him. You don't know what you're going to get.
Cool. A busy year for Negan, yes. A little freedom, which we've seen.
Freedom?
A little freedom, but he's got a guard. We've seen Brandon in the picture, watching over him. So
Brandon's gonna mess up.
all you comic readers know about Brandon, but I guess Negan's gonna surprise us this season, which I can't wait to see.
Yeah, that's gonna be
a
awesome.
lot in store.
I obviously, you guys know I'm a full-on Negan fan. Cannot wait. I don't necessarily need to have the comic book story, and I won't go into any details on that. I don't need the comic book story for me to enjoy Negan's next, ride during this season. Just excited to get more Negan.
Yeah, very cool. Norman Reedus, because they kind of also give a couple interviews with some of the cast during the show. Not the ones that are sitting there with Talking Dead, but they do some interviews that they play. Mm-hmm. So Norman Reedus on Daryl in Season 10, he says Daryl's going to be more of a leader. He's going to be taking more responsibility for others. So we've seen kind of that with Lydia. He's kind of taken Lydia in, and with everything that happened, and we're going to get more of that with Daryl in Season 10. So.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he. I'm guessing at the hilltop. We'll see where that leadership is going and where that takes place.
Yeah. So, Melissa McBride also on what's going on with Carol. What's interesting is that Melissa McBride said Carol, she's going to be feeling more isolated, and because she wants to deal with everything that she's gone through with the loss of Henry, with the breakup of Ezekiel, and just everything that's gone on with the Whisperers. So she's going to be gathering herself, her feelings, but expect the unexpected with Carol this season.
Yeah, definitely can't wait for that. And that leads us into the next topic is Carol versus Alpha. Angela Kang giving us a little tease of, hey, there's going to be some scenes with Carol and Alpha.
Yeah, so Carol and Alpha, Angela Kang said they had a scene together, and it is epic.
Yes, so that
epic
is going to be pretty epic.
Pretty awesome. So we got another short video clip for you. This is Samantha Morton on Alpha in Season 10. Check this out.
In Season 10, I'm most excited for the fans to see Alpha's humanity and understanding a little bit more about what are the Whisperers, why they behave the way they behave. We've already seen this within the entire show, I think, but how the apocalypse affects some people one way and other people another way, and how primal instincts can take over individuals. And seeing a little bit more of that from a female perspective as well, I think is quite important, to explore.
So yeah, getting more on Alpha's humanity, kind of seeing more about the Whisperers, why they behave the way they do, coming from a female perspective because of Alpha. That's going to be pretty sweet.
Absolutely. And does that mean that we possibly might get a little bit more of Alpha's backstory? I mean, we did get a little bit of it from the beginning of the apocalypse, obviously in Baltimore, but do we get a little bit more? Does that lead into kind of what's being said here?
Yeah, so Angela Kang does mention that. She says that, yes, there's going to be more of a backstory on Alpha and Beta's relationship, how they became together, how Beta was in the world, and how he chose to become with the Whisperers.
So that'd be awesome, because in the comic books, it is not revealed until the end, because in the spoiler alert if you haven't read the comics, give you a chance to hop back on, but yes, in the comics, Beta does not want to take off his mask for fear of revealing who he really is. And as it turns out, upon his death in the comics, he is a professional basketball player. So and a celebrity at that too, because the people that killed him in the comics immediately recognize, once they unmask him, who he is. So if they follow that storyline, that'd be pretty cool to see that. And again, they've diverted from the comics many times, and they may not even choose to go down that route. Yeah.
So the one thing that got me on the video clip was how Samantha said of how primal instincts can take over an individual, which the Whisperers are very primal, and getting into her leadership challenges that she has. So maybe this leads into Gamma, and how Gamma is her third in command. So that's going to be interesting.
Does Gamma play a role in maybe questioning some of Alpha's leadership decisions,
or even Beta's?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, so it was asked of Kari Payton, somebody from the preview special. It was asked from Kari Payton, will Ezekiel get revenge for Henry? And Kari Payton said, look, Ezekiel's dealing with a lot of loss right now, but he's not the type of person that just springs into action. He's going to think about the situation before doing anything. But all in all, he says you're going to have to tune in to find out. So I don't think Ezekiel is that type of person to take vengeance, but it could be there. I mean, I'm sure he's thinking about it, but I think more of Ezekiel is he's more of a person that wants to change things for the better and do for his people who's remaining, and for now the group and for the community and everything. So,
next up is Denai talking about Michonne dealing with a massive threat on her community. Interesting. Maybe the attack of the Whisperers, who knows? And an awesome journey with her and Judith. So that's pretty cool how we're possibly going to get a side story of just her and Judith. And we kind of saw some still shots of that. RJ's there. So really interesting to see how they're going to do that and possibly tie that into her exit, I think.
And that was one question that the fan was able to ask at the Talking Dead for the preview special, is what was the hardest storyline to craft this season? Angela Kang said they've done hard work on everything, but the most work they did was for Michelle. So figuring out the best exit for her, I think is huge.
Definitely. If they do anything like they did with Andrew Lincoln and Rick Grimes, then they'll do amazing.
So they do have some other of the characters talking in their fans. What are we going to experience with some of the fans? Father Gabriel, one of his once said, the opening moments of the season is nothing like anything we've seen in The Walking Dead. So that's pretty sweet. Kaylee Fleming, Judith Grimes, she just said, you won't believe what's in store for Judith Grimes. I love her. She's so cute.
Cassidy McClincy, sorry, who plays Lydia, says more Lydia and Daryl father-daughter bonding. Love that aspect.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool.
We've seen that. Avi Nash, who plays Sadiq, he says, Season 10 is very much about the trickling of terror throughout the communities. Fear that at any moment something could happen as they try to reconcile what they have just experienced with the Whisperers. That's a lot. They've mentioned we're going to see PTSD, fear. We're going to be getting all of that.
Yeah, as you should. Greg Nicotero, awesome. Fears of who can trust with the people surrounding you. Interesting.
Yeah. So people are going to be having some trust issues with each other. I think with things going on with the Whisperers, a lot of people are going to be for or against trying to battle them or not battle them. So I think that's going to be hard for them to deal with that. So, and
the last thing that we want to talk about, and that is Angela Kang on Michonne and Lucille from the trailer. Nothing.
She just says it's Michonne. She looks and Lucille. She looks a little different. We'll have to wait and see.
Of course, we're not going to get anything, ladies and gentlemen. But I am holding strong, firm on my stance that is Michonne pointing Lucille at Negan.
Yeah. So they did give us a very special clip of the premiere that we are going to react to here. It's only about 30, 40 seconds or so, but we want to give you guys this cool clip from the premiere episode.
Yeah, let's do it. I can't wait.
Check this out. Oceanside. Fish.
So how was it out there?
Work till you feel like your back's gonna break. Then you work some more. Then at the end of the night, you fall down and sleep like the dead on a deck under the stars. It's the best.
You found what you were looking for?
Oh, then we sailed down south to this dock where Oceanside's been picking up letters from Maggie. Wasn't anything there. Hasn't been for a while.
Wasn't anything there. Hasn't been for a while.
From you.
I told you fishing's hard.
That's not what I mean. You were looking for her, weren't you?
No. Honestly, no. Tried to forget everything that happened. It was good. If we're lucky, we never have to think about those skin freaks ever again. What?
Ooh, something's up.
Dude, I can't wait for this season. I'm pumped.
So we heard there that they're sailing down south to pick up letters from Maggie that she was sending. Hasn't been any for a while. And Daryl was concerned that Carol was out there looking for Alpha. But just the look on her face, like she's like, well, I hope we never have to deal with him again. And you see Daryl's face like,
yeah, right.
Something's up.
Yeah,
like maybe something recently happened that Carol doesn't know about because she was traveling, gathering fish and everything.
How does the no letters from Maggie play into the possibility of them trying to get Maggie to come back and reprise her role? Or I'm sorry, Lauren Cohan.
Right.
To come back and reprise Maggie. So really interesting. Maybe they've already completed talks.
Yeah,
so.
We'll have to wait and see. That'll be a big announcement if we do hear Lauren Cohen's coming back. But very cool for the Walking Dead Season 10 preview special. I hope you guys enjoyed our breakdown. Let us know in the comments anything that we may have missed, any thoughts of yours on the topics that we discussed. So leave the video a quick like, subscribe to the channel, follow us at NocBro Nation on Twitter and Facebook, and stay tuned for more Walking Dead Season 10 news. I'm Daryl.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.